Exciting time for me. Just last night, yep, I picked up another Postie. Still haven't had time to unload it from the back of the ute yet. Still strapped down. And coming down the freeway yesterday at 110 k's an hour, that's definitely the fastest this bike's ever been. Now this is not a barn find because it was in someone's front garden. So a garden find bike. It's been left untouched. The advert said for at least a year, but I think it's probably a bit longer than that. And because the garden was near to the beach, it suffered quite a lot from the salt in the air. Too nice a bike to be left to rust away in a front garden. Just as a rough, quick look, both tyres are flat and they're perished. The indicator stalks, stems, as per usual, they're looking past their sell-by date. And really the bike is just looking a bit sad and sorry for itself. So the first job, pump up the tyres, help me to roll it down the ramp easier. So you never know what surprises are in store for you when you buy a bike. My first surprise is a melted hole in the side cover. Let's hope it's just something hot from the exhaust and none from the electrics. I've given the bike a quick clean. I think it looks a lot better already. I did that just to get the salt off it, so hopefully stop the rust in its tracks and I can start to reverse it. During the clean I spotted a few things that need doing. The front mudguard, that needs a repair. The exhaust, that's probably the biggest thing. The exhaust has got a big hole in it, and that's why the right hand side cover, plastic cover, has a burn mark and a hole. I thought it was electrical, it's not. It looks like it's from where the hole in the exhaust, hot exhaust gases onto the plastic side cover and melted it. So we need one of those. Also the front headlight, that's quite corroded. Need a new headlight reflector and the rim as well. So that's probably the main things, and the indicator stems like we spoke about before, so that's probably the main things. Other than that, it looks quite good. The really original, still has the original rubber on the clutch adjuster and the stickers from Australia Post, even the original little plastic toolbox. So the first thing I'm going to do, have a check, see how much oil. That's a good start. The dipstick's not seized, stuck in the case. There's oil in it, and the oil looks surprisingly quite good. But before kicking it over, what I'm going to do, I'm going to drain the oil. Pretty tight. So now yeah, the oil seems quite good. So here we have a litre of 1040 oil. If you're anything like me, itching to know if it runs. There's not much point wasting time on the rest of the bike unless the engine is in reasonable condition. We won't know that until we can get it started. So here we go, giving the bike a birthday with a brand new plug. Now, so we're going to check to see if we have a spark. Yeah, we got a spark, and the engine turns over nicely, so that's good. The $64,000 question. Will it start? So that's a no. The clutch is slipping a little bit. You can hear the exhaust blowing. I think we've got some work to do. So I've cleaned the fuel filter out on the carby and drained the carb bowl. Hopefully try and get some fresh fuel through. If it's a no start now, then I'll have to look at taking the carby off, cleaning it all out. Fingers crossed. Let's see what happens. Starts up at idles after years of sitting abandoned in the front garden. The lights work, the indicators sort of work, the neutral light's on,